Hey friend, welcome to Prāna Fusion, a free yoga tutorial that teaches you how to upgrade your entire nervous system, make you stronger, healthier, more vibrant, so that you can maintain a happier state day to day. My name is Ethan Hill, and if you're discovering this via YouTube, I recommend you head to my website, linked in the description below. There you'll gain access to the entire free tutorial, and you'll have context for what we'll be doing in this particular video. If you've already listened to rule number 1 and rule number 2, this particular exercise puts everything together. That is, after you decide which muscles to flex, you've metered your body and you've determined the specific area that needs to be gridlocked. Well then, as you inhale, you're going to squeeze that particular area, that muscle, for roughly 5 seconds or so. And then you're going to exhale slowly and completely relaxing the targeted area. So we're going to practice a few times in downward facing dog, which is a quintessential yoga pose. It hits most of the major muscle groups. You can check me out here on screen. This is an upward V where you're trying to kick that pelvis up towards the sky. Get situated, maybe you move back and forth, stretch out the shoulders, especially if this is the first downward dog of the day. As you assume the position, close your eyes and begin to meter your body. So where is your body immediately beginning to exhaust? Where is it already working? Oppositely, where is your body not active at all? Where is it nice and easy? So your job, partially at least, is to redistribute the energy so that there's a more even distribution across your entire system. That said, I almost guarantee that your shoulders are overactive in this case, and somewhere like your core or your quads or your hip flexors are underactive. At least that's what I see for most of my yoga students. So you've noted the areas, you've metered them, and now you'll choose a particular area. In this case, we'll start with your hip flexors and your low abs to gridlock, which is to say to squeeze and to hold. Allow energy into that area of the body, and then repeat that cycle over and over and over again so that your nervous system gets the message, and after you rest and recover, it's going to send resources to update it and make it stronger. So here we go. Remember, it's an inhale for 5 seconds as you squeeze those areas. Try with me. Inhale 1, 2, flex, 3, 4, 5. Hold to the top, and maybe it's just a 25% activation as we begin. Then exhale, I want you to relax that area for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. As you hit the bottom, I want your entire body to relax as though you were just trying to hang out in the posture for a record-breaking time. And then we begin again. Inhale, 1, 2, squeeze the abs and hip flexors as though you're trying to snap your chest closer to your thighs. Good. Hold, squeeze, and maybe it's up to 30 or 35% activation. Not full yet. Then exhale, 5, 4, let go of that area. 3, 2, 1. In fact, you can come all the way down if you like and just shake it off a couple times. You pause for a second, normal breath, and then you enter back into the shape. Okay, so we'll try to keep that cadence over and over and over again. Inhale, squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We squeeze. And now good. Exhale, return, come out of the shape. Let go and let that entire area, specifically the low abs and hip flexors, relax. Good. Come back in. Hands place where they got to place. And then inhale, squeeze and flex, maybe this time up to 40 or 45%. Again, you're trying to get your chest as close to your thighs as possible by engaging your abs. Maybe even imagining that if you had very slippery mittens and socks on, you can kind of snap everything together. Nice. And then exhale, release it all. Come back. Maybe a normal breath. And we go again. Hands up, feet back, hips high. Inhale, squeeze this time up to 50%. I really give it a go. And maybe other areas are now being affected. Maybe you're noticing it in your glutes or in different areas of the chest. But all of this coincide with less energy in the shoulders, right? You're trying to redistribute the energy. Nice. Exhale. Come on back to normal. We'll continue to ramp it up. You got this. When you're ready, hands up, downward facing dog. Squeeze this time up to 60%. Now, at any point, if it begins to get too much, you can't flex this hard without your body seizing up. No worries. That becomes the point at which you'll continue to improve over time. But if you're with me, you flex even more electricity through the body. Yes. And exhale. Drop everything. Relax. And actually relax that area. So you can breathe into your belly again. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up, squeeze the whole thing. Try to collapse the body as though we're trying to fold in on itself, but the hands were creating too much resistance. And then notice where else the energy, the prana, is moving in your system as you try to get the chest towards your thighs. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All the new areas. And now relax. Inhale, arms up, and give it everything you got here. This is your final one, maybe 85% activation, roughly. 100% is typically reserved for actual life or death situations. So this is typically as high as we'll get. So flex the whole thing. That includes your back, that includes your pelvic floor, everything down there. 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale. Relax everything and then flip onto your back for Shavasana. This is what we'll do in between every single pose. We'll actually give our system a chance for deep rest. And if you're saying to yourself, Ethan, that wasn't very hard. Maybe some of you are saying that. Maybe others of you are like, wow, I get it. If it wasn't hard enough for you, then you can squeeze harder and for longer, so you don't actually have to take my cues of coming in and out of the position. Likewise, we'll be doing all those types of poses for an hour straight, so you'll be pretty surprised by how exhausted you get by the end. Meanwhile, while you Shavasana, I want you to actually let your body radiate a little bit. Let sound waves seem to be emitted from your entire structure, specifically around the hip flexors and low abs. You can feel exactly the imprint of the energy as it coursed through certain areas of your body. And eventually, your entire skeletal-muscular system will be back in alignment. All of the muscles will be able to handle their specific weight appropriately. All right, friend, by practicing circuit breakers consistently and correctly, while also getting enough sleep and eating the right foods, you're going to be absolutely shocked at how quickly your body transforms itself into being able to hold this higher vibration. Remember, higher vibration being synonymous with states like joy and ecstasy and inspiration. Likewise, this rule doesn't necessarily remain exclusive to Prāna Fusion. You can bring it into all other yoga practices, or when you're lifting weights at the gym or running. If you want to get stronger somehow, then you need your body to adapt. In order to get your body to adapt, you have to actually give it stimuli. All right, that wraps up our rules. I want you to head to the next page or video wherein we'll learn or explore the safety protocols and contraindications for Prāna Fusion. We certainly don't want injuries leading to any self-doubt or quitting. I'll talk to you soon.